You guys gonna watch the World Cup today? Who's your team? Who do you got? Oh, who's your team? Who's your favorite team? Who's gonna win the World Cup? Let me know. Who's gonna win the World Cup? Who's gonna win it? Who do you guys think is gonna win the World Cup? Come on, I know you're out there. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win the World Cup today? I know you guys are out there. Let's go. Who's gonna win that World Cup? Who's gonna win it? Who do you guys got? Who's your favorite team? Who's going to win the World Cup today? The game is going to start in the next couple of hours. So who's going to win the World Cup? Are you guys watching the game today? Who's going to win it? Who's going to win the World Cup? Argentina. All right. I've got an Argentina. I'll pin you guys' post. Argentina, they're really good. Really good. Solid team. They got good defense and they got some good offense. They won it last year, I believe, right? Didn't they win it last year? I didn't watch it last year, so this is my first time watching the World Cup, and it's very competitive. It's very competitive. I can't play soccer. I want to play soccer. I want to learn how to play, but I'm no good at soccer. My sport is basketball, but it's a really popular sport, and I think they let more teams in this year than the last World Cup. So, but you guys know the World Cup is it's a lot of it is yeah, okay, they won last year. Yeah, that's what I thought. They won last year. They're a really good team. They're tough to beat. They're well coached. They got a lot of good players. You guys hear me mention in a lot of my videos about being in good shape, being in good conditioning. And Argentina, they're in really good conditioning. I think you need to be in really good conditioning more in soccer than you do in basketball because I think there's a lot more running in soccer versus basketball. There's a lot more physical play, so you got to be in pretty good shape. But it's a very competitive tournament. A lot of teams went pretty deep, and I didn't think they were going to do that well. But a lot of teams that are in it this year that were not in it last year, they're doing really well. So it's going to be a really good game today. Okay, we got one person. I think Argentina is going to win it. How long have you been an Argentina fan? How long? I'm curious. How long have Argentina been your team? Have you always liked Argentina, or are you just recently start liking Argentina? I want to know. I don't really have any teams because I don't really watch soccer. I'm really more of a basketball coach, but yeah, I like Argentina. All right, okay. Or where are you from? You're not from Argentina, are you? They're really good. They're tough to beat. A lot of good players. Who's your favorite player on Argentina? Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite player on Argentina? I want to know. I don't really know a lot of the players. I'm learning. I'm learning more about the game this year because I'm watching it more this year. But I don't really know a lot about the players. How you doing there, Popcorn GT? I see you. Popcorn GT, I see you. How's it going? All right. Nope. I'm in the U.S. and the favorite Argentinian player is Messi. Okay, Messi. You know what's funny about Messi is that I know nothing about soccer. I never watched it. I never played it. But I would always see Messi's jerseys. Like here and there, I would see the word Messi, and I never knew who he was. You know, a lot of people wear his jerseys out here in California. A lot of people wear his jerseys. He's a very, very popular person in California. But I now know who Messi is. I didn't know who he was before, but I know who he is now. He's a really good player. I think a lot of people like Messi. He's really, really talented. Do you play soccer? Does anyone out there play soccer, or you only watch it? Do you only watch it, or do you play it? I want to know if you like to play it too. And if you can help me out on the positions, what are the positions out there? All I know is the goalie. That's the only position. You play a little bit, okay. I only know one position, and that's the goalie. I don't know any of the other positions. So can you tell me what the other positions are? Because I don't know like the difference between all the positions out there. I don't know the difference. Like for defense, what are all the defensive positions, and what are all the different offensive positions? I don't know. And how many players do they allow on the field? You know, and how often do they sub other players in? Soccer is a lot like basketball, but there's a lot of different parts to it that I don't really understand. There's a lot of different parts to soccer that I don't understand. But you guys watch the sport more than I do, so if you can teach me things about it, I really appreciate it. I'm getting into it though. It's a really exciting sport. Really exciting. Okay, so I think it sounds like Messi is like the best player. Is Messi like the best player on Argentina? He's the best player. Who's the second best player on Argentina? Who's the second best player on Argentina? I'm only going to be live for a little bit, so if anybody out there have another team that they like other than Argentina, let me know. So far, I think Argentina, they're saying Argentina's going to win it because they won it last year, but it's going to be a good. England is good too. They're very good. A good team, very competitive. They're a strong team too, like really strong. They got good defense. I think it's going to be a really close game. I don't know. I think it's going to be a very competitive defensive game. I think the defense is going to be really good in this game. Sports talk with Rafael. I want you guys' opinion out there. So far, we got one person out there who says that Argentina is going to win. I'll pin you guys' comments too. That's one thing that I like to do on my lives is I'll pin your comment, get your comment at the top, so everybody can see it. I don't mind doing that. I don't have a problem doing that. I'll pin you guys' comments. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. So today I just did a little workout today and did some treadmill today. I do treadmill every day. I do about an hour of treadmill. I try to burn about 600 to 800 calories. But the thing that I do with treadmill is I put it at a speed where as soon as I get on the treadmill, my heart starts really beating because that lets me know that I'm really getting a good workout in. And, so that's important. You guys work out there? Did you guys work out today? You guys work out? No? No, you guys don't work out? It's good to work out every day. It's good to work out every day. If you don't have a gym, see, I'm in the gym right now. I'll show you guys. I'm in the gym right now. This is where I'm at right now. Hello, swimming pool and everything. Just hanging out. But I work out every day. You guys know that because I coach every day. I coach players every day. Let's see here. We got more comments. Oh, we got a lot of comments. I didn't see these comments down here. All right, I'll pin you guys' comment. It has to be Diego Maradona, Argentina. Diego Maradona, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Does Diego Maradona still play, or he doesn't play anymore? I don't know. He still play. Is this like a player who is like a legend or something? I'm reading you guys' comments. Diego. So far we have Messi. OMG, that's nice. Oh, good job. Like a karate class. Looks like a karate class. It's not a karate class. It looks like it because there's a lot of mirrors. Look. This is not a karate class. This is just where we come to work out. And then you can go get in the swimming pool when you're done working out. You see that pool over there? It's nice and cold. But this is where we come in. It's kind of private, It's not karate class. Okay, what is that? I don't know that flag. Okay, Mike. Mike, I don't, yes, I will swim. Yeah. Mike in Mikinson Major. What flag is that? Is that Argentina? I don't know a lot about soccer, so if you're gonna put flags up, you got to tell me. Okay, that's the Argentina flag. All right, got it. Appreciate that. Oh, he retired and oh, he died in 2020. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Okay, all right. I'm learning more about soccer. Thank you for you guys giving me this information. Diego Maradona. So let me ask you a question. When Maradona was on the soccer team, was he better than Messi? Who was better out of Diego Maradona and Messi? I want to know who was the better player, Diego Maradona or Messi? And did they play together? I don't know. I don't really watch soccer, so you guys are giving me information. I'm learning more about this. I want to learn more about the sport. I'm reading you guys' comments. I'm in the U.S. All right. I'll pin you guys' comment. I like that, Diego Maradona. I just pinned your comment. I can't really see Les Vin. I can't really pronounce that one. Les Vin Riviera. I just pinned your comment. Thanks for that information, Diego Maradona, so everybody can see it. All right, here we go. Hello there, Mike. I see you. I see you, Mike. Reading comments. He died. Okay, they will win. Argentina flag. Yes. Hey, you're welcome too. Thank you. Argentina flag. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, we so far we got two people that said Messi is the best player on Argentina. Is anybody out there like England? Is there any England fans out there? Is there anybody out there who likes England? Let me know. Anybody out there that like England? Nobody likes England? Everybody likes Argentina. No one likes England. Okay. I think they're both good teams. I don't really know a lot about soccer, but I think they're both good teams. And I watched some highlights of both teams, and it looked like both teams got really great defense. So, like I said, I don't know who's going to win. I don't know. I'm learning more about the sport, though. You like England? All right. Okay, you like England. All right. All right. I'm just going to say Rivera 6912. You like England. Rivera 6912. Who is England's best player? Who is England's best player? Can you tell me that? I know that Messi is the best player for Argentina, but I don't know who the best player is for England. Who's England's best player? Actually, answer this question. Who is England's best player and why? Why is he the better player? Okay, and is this player, whoever he is on England, who's the best player, is England's best player better than Messi? Is England's best player better than Messi, if I'm pronouncing that correctly? Is it Messi, Messi? Who is England's best player? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. This is all good information. Thank you guys for commenting. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe my page. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Popcorn GT, where you at? Popcorn GT. I'm going to pin that comment. Okay, Rivera 6912. I'm going to go ahead and repin your comment. Let everybody see. All right, the game is about to start. My question is for everyone new who's entering the chats, who will win the FIFA World Cup today? Harry Kane for England. And I think it's because coordination. Coordination. All right. Okay, Rivera 6912. Harry Kane is better than Messi. So you're telling me that Harry Kane for England is better than Messi? Is it Messi or I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I'm just going to say Messi. So Rivera 6912, you're telling me that Harry Kane for England is better than Messi for Argentina? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, I don't know a lot about these players, so I'm learning as much as I can. Coordination, okay, that's a good comment. Coordination, I'm thinking coordination meaning that he's fast, he has good foot speed, he controls the soccer ball very well. That's all I really know about soccer. That's the only thing I can tell you about coordination. That he's fast, he can change directions really good when he's out there kicking the soccer ball. Maybe he can turn really fast out there on the soccer field. He can make turns really fast. He can move really fast around the defense. That's what I think coordination is. You like England? All right. So we got one person that likes England, and we got one person that likes Argentina. Okay. So Argentina, we got one person that likes England. We got one person that likes Argentina. All right. It's going to be a good game. Good game. I think this year's soccer tournament or soccer World Cup has like the most ratings out of all the years. I think this year has the most ratings. I think more people are watching soccer this year than any other year. That's just what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of this. A lot of my friends and a lot of my family are telling me that more people are watching soccer this year than any other year. I don't really know why that is. I think it's because they added more teams. There's a lot of people saying that there are teams that shouldn't be in the tournament that they added this year that they weren't in it last year. Yeah, it does, but also rigged some games. Ooh, okay. I'm hearing that too. I'm hearing that some people are saying that the games were rigged, for various teams. Some teams are winning because the games are rigged. I don't know about that. I don't really get into that. I don't know how that would work. But I'm curious though, how can you rig a soccer game? Like, how can you rig it? I don't know. How would they be able to do that? Do they take away points? Like, how do you rig a soccer game? I don't know. I'm curious to know, how do you do that? Now, I'm a basketball coach. You guys know that. And I know how basketball games could be rigged because they can call a lot of fouls on players and stuff like that. They can't take points away in the game of basketball, but I think I was watching one soccer game. I think it was Argentina. I don't know who they were playing. And I think the other team scored a goal and it was like 2-2 or something. And then they reviewed the point and then they took a point away from the other team. I didn't know you can take points away in soccer. I didn't know you can do that. You can't take points away in basketball. The only two sports that I know that you can take away points is soccer and football. Soccer and football. Out here we have the NFL, National Football League, and sometimes when a team scores in the NFL, the other player can review the play and they can have the point taken away. Okay, ref rigged it by giving Ebola a red card on the Swiss versus Argentina. All right, okay. So a red card means that they're going to take a point away. Is that what I think that's what that means, right? A red card means that they're going to take a point away or they're going to challenge the point. I think that's what a red card means. Okay, so that's kind of unfair. I think that's unfair. I mean, that would be a way that I guess you can rig it. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going off of your comments. I didn't watch the Ebola. Is it Ebola and Swiss game? Penalties. Okay. All right. I understand penalties. Okay. I understand penalties because in basketball there's penalties too. So I guess there's penalties in every sport, right? So it sounds like whoever's the games are being rigged for, they are giving that team more penalties And if that team gets more penalties, then they lose points. I think that's what I'm understanding. That's how it works. So whatever team is getting more penalties, they lose points. And if they lose points and the other team gets more points, then that means the other team can win the game. Okay. I understand now. I understand. Well, I don't think that's fair, but that's just the way it is in all sports. All sports are like that. Professional sports, college sports, high school sports. I think they're all like that. I think that every sport has this problem. It's kind of unfair, if you ask me. I think it's unfair, but that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it is in life. It's just that's just what it is. But that's good information though. Rivera, I'm gonna Rivera 6912, I just pinned your post, so your comment. I just pinned your comment so everybody can see it. If the team get more penalties, the other doesn't lose points. It stays the same. Okay. So Rivera 6912, how does penalties hurt a team? What does penalties do to a team to make them lose? I don't understand. If the team gets more penalties, the other doesn't lose points. It stays the same. Okay. So I don't understand how penalties can hurt a team. If they don't lose points from it, how does it hurt a team? I'm curious to know that. You're very smart. Rivera 6912, you are very smart. You watch a lot of soccer. You know the game. Congratulations to you. Do you play soccer? Is that how you know so much, or do you just watch a lot of soccer? I want to know. Out here, we don't. In the United States, soccer is not. It's not a very popular sport. The team scoring hurts the other team. Oh, you watch it. You don't play it. Okay. Okay. In the United States, soccer is not really as popular because a lot of young kids out here, they play there's 3 sports in the United States that are really popular. And I think you probably already know. The 3 sports that are really popular in the United States are basketball. That's number 1. Number 2 is, I want to say, football is number 2. And number 3 is baseball. Those are the 3 sports that are popular in the United States. Soccer is not a popular sport here. So that's why a lot of people don't really watch it here as much as, in other countries. I think in some countries, soccer is like the number 1 sport. But here in the United States, it's basketball, football, and baseball. So that's why a lot of people don't know like a lot of rules and a lot of the players here, because soccer is not really that popular here. But this year it was very popular because we had soccer in Los Angeles, a lot of soccer games in Los Angeles and in other states. American football, basketball, but we don't have baseball in middle school. Okay, so you have football, okay, you have basketball, you have baseball, but you don't have baseball in middle school. Yeah, I know in baseball, they have I think it's the minor league. They have minor leagues where teenagers, like young teenagers, can go professional. Only in baseball can they do that here. Like I think age 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds can be professional players in baseball out here. It's the minor leagues out here, right? You can't do that in basketball and you can't do that in football, which I think is unfair. I don't know why they let young kids go professional in baseball, but they don't let them go professional in football and basketball. I don't know why that is. I don't get that. I don't get it. But young teenagers can play professional baseball in the United States. They can't try out. Who can't try out? What country that can they not try? What do you mean they can't try out? I want to know what country. Tell me what country they can't try out. I'm talking about America. I don't know what country are you. I don't know what country you're in, but I'm in America and I'm talking about American professional sports. Teenagers in America can play professional baseball. Teenagers in America can play professional baseball, which is the minor league here. The minor league And if a young player, a teenager, is playing in a minor league, they can get moved up to the major leagues. That's crazy to me in baseball. But they cannot do it in basketball or football. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm a basketball coach. I know nothing about soccer. But you guys are very smart. You guys know your sport. You're very smart. That's really good. I like people they're students of the game. They watch the game. They learn all the rules. They learn all the players. They learn all the stats. They understand how the game, how the game is played. I like people like that. That's how I am. I'm smart. I really study. I studied the game of basketball. That's how I was when I played. When I used to play basketball, I would study. I would study the game. I would watch video, and I would read a lot of literature on the sport. Okay, what you got here? 69 Rivera 69. It says, "Land of the free," and in Florida, my middle school, if they want to try out, they have to sign into a survey. But a catch is you need to be fit. Rivera 6912. Yes, you need to be fit. I use the word conditioning and in shape. Rivera 6912. In every sport, you have to be fit in every sport. The only sport that you do not have to be fit in is golf. That's the only sport you don't have to be fit in because there's no running in golf. But in football, baseball, basketball, soccer, track and field, you have to be fit in every sport because all those sports you're running, in hockey too. Each one, okay, I'll explain it a little different. Whatever sport has two sides, like a goal on this side and a goal on that side, which means you have to run back and forth, you have to be fit for those sports. Golf, there is no goal on each side, right? So you don't have to be fit to play golf. Now you do a lot of walking in golf. But that's the only sport you don't have to be fit. That's the only sport. So it sounds like you're in Florida out there. I don't know the rules in Florida, but in California, um, a lot of kids, they play international too. A lot of teenagers and a lot of young kids that play football, baseball, and basketball. They travel. Well, not internationally. They travel from a lot of different states, and that's what I coach. I coach in what we call AAU. AAU. That's what I do a lot of coaching in, and I coach a lot of young kids, starting from ages, I'd say from grade sixth grade. A lot of kids start at age five, fifth grade. I'm sorry, which I think that's maybe 10 or 11. That's where these kids they start playing. Do you use? Guy, you're smart. Jab Studio headphones. How would you know that? How would you know that? Does it say that? Does it say that? I got two pairs. I got two pairs of JLab Studio headphones. That's a really good guess. You use them. Yeah, I got two pairs of JLab Studio earphones. Actually, what happened with these, this is my old pair. They broke, so I got tape on them right here. I like them so much that I taped the side. See, I think I sat on them right here. I have tape on them. I didn't want to throw them away, and so I just taped them back together. But yes, I use JLab. This is what I know about JLab earphones, is that you have to use them a lot and break them in. So the cushioning, right? The cushion, when you first buy these earphones, the cushion is kind of hard, but you have to wear them every day until the cushion gets really soft. So it's kind of like a sponge on your ear, and it really isolates and keeps the noise out. So the more you wear these earphones, the more the cushion gets spongy and it sticks to your ears and it keeps the background noise out and it makes the sound, more clearer. Mine broke by cushion where you're. Okay, so this is what you should have done. Okay, Rivera 69. I'm going to give you a little secret. If your earphones broke and it was not your fault, you should contact JLab and tell them that your earphones broke and see if they will send you a new pair. Now, here's what I do know, because a lot of my friends, they buy things off of Amazon. A lot of my friends, they purchase products off of Amazon, and Amazon is really good at allowing you to return your product. So I'm just going to give you a little tip. If you are buying product online, try to buy as much as you can on Amazon, because Amazon is really good at allowing you to return your product if something is wrong with it. Sometimes they'll even allow you to get a refund and keep the product, and they'll send you a new one. So now you get your money back and you have two products. That's just a little tip for you if you didn't know that. Amazon, I buy everything off of Amazon. If I have any problems with it, I'll send it back and I'll get a refund. The rest was in. I fixed them with paper clip. You can't fix these earphones. You can't do that. There's just no way possible. There's no paper clips big enough to fix these earphones. There's no paper clips that are big enough. It's impossible. That's funny though. I'm gonna pin your comment. Rivera, I'm gonna pin that. That's funny. You're funny. You can't fix them with paper clip. Who told you that? Who told you that? You can't do that. You gotta have tape. You gotta have tape. Tape is the only way you can fix broken earphones. I don't know any other way you can fix broken earphones. You gotta have tape. All right, well, I'm about to go ride my bicycle before it gets too hot here. I'll more than likely be back on live tomorrow. By that time, we'll know who wins the championship, and we can talk about that. But I got to get out of here. I just wanted to go live and see what you guys are doing out there and say hello. But I got to get out of here. I'm going to go ride my bicycle before it gets too hot. All right? All right. Rivera 69. Appreciate it, man. Peace out. You're really smart. Okay? You're really smart. You know a lot about sports. That's good. Keep studying your sports, okay? You know a lot. I'm going to get out of here. I'll talk to you later. All right. Coach Rafael signing off. Peace.